Hello, welcome to another Tonalist landscape oil painting demonstration. This is your painter in residence, M. Francis McCarthy, and it's a redo today. It's called Golden Dusk 8x10, and I did this last month. You can see it was already gold, but I just glazed it with a whole bunch more gold because I wanted to make it golder. The main thing I was addressing here, I think the tree was too small in relation to the rest of the sky and stuff. So you can see I just did a little outline of a larger tree. And I wasn't totally, completely unhappy with this painting, but I did see room for improvement, mostly that tree issue. And of course everything else gets taken for a ride too. This is why I always think long and hard before I put something on the easel. Anyway, you can see one thing too with the glazing. A lot of times you'll lose your darks. You got to restate your darks. It's not a bad thing. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. What else was I going to say about old Golden Dusk? Golden Dusk. Well, I painted it back in 2013, I believe, and I was quite happy with it. But it was like so many of these verticals I'd done, and even horizontally by tens, I had this tendency of just having too much sky above, and you can see even now it feels like it could be less sky above. But given that the painting was already painted and I'm planning on retaining big parts of it, I just improved it by creating a whole nother inch of tree or so, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I have been lagging. I know I've been lagging on getting videos to you. In fact, I have some newer things that I really want to do, but I've been just time. It's just time, folks. What can I say? I will be and have been keeping the videos coming though, and I was hoping to have something for you other than a redo today, but the redo was there. It's in the can, so we went ahead with it. But I will make a point tonight. I'll make a note, actually. I'm writing it down right now to do some video prep so that I can show you guys some other new things. But I'm going to be going through a bit of a spate of not having a whole lot of new stuff because I'm deep into my past master's studies right now, and this gets into a concept. I've been following a guy who does music and teaching on YouTube called MG The Future. He's just a really smart guy too, and you pick up a lot of stuff about other things. But he's been a music producer for many years, but he's taken a big break from it, started teaching and stuff, and then people start kind of hassling him. It's like, well, you know, you're teaching, you're not doing no music. And he's like, sometimes you need to stop and defrag, and that really resonated with me because I don't even do it consciously, but sometimes I'll decide, with this series of past masters I'm doing right now, why take 6 weeks out of my normal schedule of doing my own work to do these studies. And I just felt an internal impetus, and then it occurred to me after what MG said that I needed to defrag. I've been really quite prolific for many months doing some really pretty good stuff of my own stuff, and rather than continuing to push that, sometimes it's good to do something else for a while and just sort of if you've ever defragged a hard drive, you know what the concept is. Over the time of the hard drive, as you add and delete files, things become very scattered. So when you defrag a hard drive, everything becomes contiguous, and it runs much more efficiently. And I think it's a great metaphor for what can happen with your creative process too. It's like you just keep going, keep working. You don't take time to reset, or take stock, and just let the reservoir of creative inspiration fill up to the point where it has to see expression. It's just, something I've done actually, but I wasn't really aware that that's what I was doing. And so this time I am, and I'm actually, it was sort of two minds about taking 6 weeks out of my schedule to do a bunch of old master studies. But on the other hand, I know when I come out of it, and I probably mentioned this in some of the previous videos, I know that I'll be better. a better painter when I come out of it. I'll have new arrows in my quiver, so to speak, new things that I can do, new approaches. And there's been a few things that I've had to do some of these studies that I hadn't really done before, and it really gets me thinking, oh, maybe I could do that here, or I could do that there, you know. It's good. It's very good, and you're going to be excited, of course, to see the studies here on the old channel. I know the past master stuff is some of the more popular videos, and not that you guys don't love my own paintings. Some of my most popular videos are of my own works. I don't really have any complexes about that. As a matter of fact, it's really just about painting and getting better, and that's the purpose of this channel. Really, it's just to share my journey. I realize that more active teaching is desired by some of the subscribers, but you know, I have to say that teaching of art is really, it's overrated. You think that somebody telling you how to do something is really going to help you, but the fact of the matter is that if you want to do something that's really great, which I think every artist does, you really need to do your own work. A teacher can give you some shortcuts, some insights. Mostly it's insights. That's why I talk over these painting demos, because I feel that I do pass along insights and things that might stick in your brain. I know in my case, like, I'll hear something and then that someone says pertaining to my work or something, or my music, and it'll stick in my brain forever, it seems like. So just depends on the insight, of course. Not every insight I hear stays with me, but some do. And when something in your reality hits that insight, you go, oh yeah, that insight, right. I think that's the best that could be done. I mean, you can watch Bob Ross's, all his stuff is free, by the way, on YouTube now. So if you want someone taking you step by step through a painting, I mean, he's doing it. Who's done it better, really, than old Bob? Love watching him. I've watched a couple not that long ago, and I just love watching him put paintings together. I don't do the speed painting thing myself, but I respect it. I respect what Bob Ross does, and it's really too bad, actually, that it spurred and promulgated a lot of really crappy thrift store art. But Bob Ross himself, I have no problem with. I think he's cool. I really do. And he's out there, so you want step-by-step instruction, go to Bob. I think there's a few other people around too, some guy named Yazir or something like that, but yeah, it's not me. I'm not into that. If you want step-by-step instruction, though, you come out to town. I'll do a painting with you. We can work easel by easel, side by side. That'll be really nice. It'd be fun. It is fun, actually, and teaching's fun. And I'm not saying I won't do more teaching on this channel at some point. Now you can see I'm doing my old let's make everything in the foreground dark thing, and I think it's quite effective. I think it really works, and I think I improved this painting quite a lot. It wasn't really weak to start, but it's definitely better now, and hopefully you enjoyed watching me painting it. We're almost done for the day, and I want to thank all the new subscribers for joining the channel, and old subscribers, you guys absolutely rock. You're wonderful. Thank you for sticking around, and I will keep these videos coming. Yeah, I will. It's a priority to me. There's a lot of other things going on, but I will keep coming, so don't worry about it. And we'll be back real soon with another video. Meanwhile, please take good care. Stay out of trouble.